Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go from South Philly. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be hit.
Oh, stop pushing the dog. My God.
What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's inside the 35. And he's out of bounds. They take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Rams. And even 50 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Eagles 0.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Achane. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one's good for 29.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll have it. First and 10. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Hey, we got to push it up. We got to push it up. We got to push it up.
Well run with Achane. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up second and long.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 11.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one's complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
The offense retains possession.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Nice run there by Saquon. And you know, it's kind of funny, Mike. He might be the only player in the league that when they rush for over 1,100 yards, people like to call it a down year. That's only because of the standard that he has set last season doesn't necessarily live up to the historic 2024 season, but there's no doubt he's still one of the best players in football.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Now, another 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Now Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lanes close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
The kicker on for the point.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Man. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 45-yard line.
A run, and it's Achane. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 6.
On the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
New set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Whoa. Saquon Barkley inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 72 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Achane.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room in the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on third down, Mendoza. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Rams first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. And he Stutzman there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Second down, they need 7. A run with Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third and 10. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Whoa! Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, L.A. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season.
The kicker on.
Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Achane. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll let one go down the middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
On the coverage.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It'll be first down and 10.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
See what they have for second and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Has caught. That's Lane. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Now McCarthy. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision made.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open, just to get this off my chest and left my heart broken. Seeing how goofies will move for the green, saying we on the same team, but what do that mean? I build a bridge just to watch me.
A run here with Achane. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He completes it to Hutchinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Brings up second and 4 at the Rams' 6-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
On the ground, here is Achane. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On 27-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bates, good. With the extra point, and the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Achane.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in by Achane. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
First down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
65 yards is the gain on the play. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time.
And he'll take it on in. Jacoby Lane. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big house, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. Bit of a risk here in the 3rd quarter, and this one is covered by the hands team.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
In some rhythm, good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Mendoza. Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up 4th down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to be 4th down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They snap it to Mendoza. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On the carry, it's Achane. He'll get about 2. It was Cam Hart in on the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is McCarthy. That one out wide to Achane. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep. That is brought in.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And this one will be controlled by the hands team. Ambitious effort here in a one-score game, but it does not work out. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
1st down, Rams.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Run up the middle with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd
It's a
down.
loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 32-yard line.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
A run. This is Hampton. And Aaron Knight can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
You know, these are the kind of games, Mike, that when you look at the scoreboard, it has to dictate a little bit of your decision-making. And, you know, with both teams moving the ball as well as they have and scoring as well as they have, I'm not sure how much 3 points is going to wind up helping you in the long run. So I do understand just continue to accumulate points, but it feels like this is a touchdown game.
At their own 28-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Loading up. Launching downfield. That's caught. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Forced to his right. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted into space. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Rams.
And that could be the one that puts an end to any thought of a comeback, Mike. And today, this defense has been solid, but here they come up with the play of the game, the late pick, return for a touchdown, and now they make this thing a two-possession game here late in the fourth.
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 45, Eagles 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
McCarthy to throw it again on 2nd and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Rams have it. And they'll be set up here inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. Good running inside the 25. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Los Angeles. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips, and that's that. Real rap.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. There's that man again. Another catch. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Yards on the play.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Rams are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
By the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. To throw on second down, it is Mendoza. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
This will be third and long. Out of the gun, Mendoza. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Whelan's punt sent away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Their own 30-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The 46-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Again, working deep downfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 15. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He completes it to Hutchinson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
At the 9-yard line.
All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Throwing again is McCarthy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.